Here I am trying to figure out how to spread this apart 7.5 inches. I'm going to have to take the whole thing apart to do that because I can't even take these bolts out and take this apart with the whole thing together. Well, nothing to do but start doing it. And I'll just keep in mind that when I get this done, the whole tricky part at the bottom will be easier. I was just thinking that it would have been cool if this whole bottom section would keep its shape without being attached to the top section. And I was thinking, ooh, I'll have to do that next time I build one of these. But then I was thinking, well, I have to put a spacer in. And I can just make that spacer attached to the bottom and hold it all together so I don't have to flip the whole thing upside down whenever I want to work on it. Yeah. I'm not ready to deal with this right now. I'm going to eat some lunch. Okay, I'm all lunched, and I played some video games, and I think I'm ready to do something to this thing here. I'm gonna start chopping stuff up, going crazy. Okay. Urgh. Need a new one. Bananas are good after grinding stuff. I've chopped off all these little supporty things and cut around here as much as I can. I guess I just have to whack it with a hammer. I can't tell you how useful that box of stuff that guy from Texas sent me was. Was that a right? Anyway, that was probably a terrible sentence, but I needed a hacksaw to cut something else, and I don't have one around here. I don't know where it is. But he sent me some sawzall blades, so I'm making my own hacksaw by wrapping part of it with duct tape. That's the handle part. And I guess I could go find my sawzall somewhere, but it's not very much to cut. By the time I go find it, I could just do it by hand. Oh, separated. Cool. Remember this thing? It's like the first thing I made. Well, not the first thing I made ever, just the first giant robot piece. Well, that looks more like it. I just put a couple of reinforcement pieces in here and over there, and on the other side, and I think it looks pretty good. Should be in the right position now. Oh, much better. And with the light running out, I think it's dinner time. Back here is where the motor goes, and since I changed everything, I messed up half of where the motor sits, like the motor mounts. So I've got 2 bolts up here and I need 2 bolts back here. So right now I've got this piece here and I'm gonna weld it in place. I think it's right where it needs to be. I just thought I'd let you know. Alright, now that's worked. That should hold up the motor. Oh man, that thing's heavy. Just have to drill a couple holes, put some bolts in, should be good. Okay, just in case anyone's wondering how the motor magically lines itself up right for the holes, it doesn't. I have to put the chain on, pull it into the right position, then mark the holes and drill them. Ooh, check it out, check it out. As a result of like all the heating up and chopping and mangling of stuff in here, I think I loosened something because this thing turns a lot easier than it used to. Okay, time to put it all back together. So I got this sucker back together, But now that I cut one part apart and improved it, I'm seeing a couple other things I could take apart and improve. And on one hand, that'll kind of take like a week or at least a few days to do. But on the other hand, if I do it now, and I'm not going to get another chance to change these things if I keep going forward now, and now would be the time to change them. Anyway, I'm going to think about it. But I think I'm going to change a couple things that'll make just the whole thing better. Here's the thing I'm basically changing. It's this part here. So see how this one has a point at the top and then the flat part at the bottom? Oh, a special technique. I need to bend something, so I'm just gonna weld around it a little bit to heat it up and then bend it. So I turn my wire speed way down and my voltage up. Looks about right. This is when it would be really nice to have perfectly machined pieces, because like this thing doesn't quite fit in here because it wasn't made for this one, so now I'm gonna have to grind it to get it to fit better. Arrgh. Well, there's the second one. One more. I think it only took like 3 hours. Well, there's the third one done, and I can get back to doing the legs. But right now, I think it's time to do some fun stuff. Working on my giant robot's really fun, but I'm just saying some different stuff. I'm gonna go eat and swim and jump on some trampolines and stuff. Okay, bye. Oh, cool, look what it is. It's a tub full of freezing cold water. Check it out. Well, I need you to go away so I can like maybe have some privacy, because I'm gonna go jump in it later. Whew, that was cold. But I'm good. Now it doesn't feel like it was that cold. I think I need to go for seconds. Now I'm working on these funny leg pieces. This is one of the ones that I made before, and I need to change it into this. And about an hour ago, this was just like this, and it turns out it's very easy to turn this into this. I don't even have to waste any pieces. I just have to put a chunk in there, like spread that out, and then take a chunk out of here, like take a chunk out and just weld it shorter, and that's about it. And with any luck, these ones will fit right and work super great and everything. They're looking pretty good so far. Of course, you know, there's a good chance I'll still have to finagle them. As I was saying before my batteries so rudely interrupted me, now I'm getting close, to done. Well, now it just doesn't seem in the moment. Arrgh! Give me back my chains.